Okay, guys, we got a little bit of an interesting one here. We got this Audi Q5, and the customer complaint was they were driving down the road, and all the dash lights would come on, and the car, I guess, would die or whatever. So she had it towed to the dealership. Uh, dealership, I guess, couldn't fix it. So then she had it towed to her mechanic. And then her mechanic said they rewired the breathalyzer and it was fixed. So then they gave it back to her. She said she picked it up. Same thing happened. So then she took it back there. Then they said they couldn't fix it. So then I get a call from the breathalyzer company saying, hey, can you diagnose this? And I'm just like, man, you got to prove like 2 hours of diag time. And then they call me back and they're like, so what we want you to do is remove the breathalyzer, install a new one. And then we'll see if that fixes it. I'm like, but you won't know if it fixes it if I'm disturbing everything to remove the breathalyzer. So now, I don't know, I'm kind of like stuck in a pickle right here. Because they'll pay me to remove it and reinstall one, I guess, but they won't approve diag time until we prove that it is related or isn't related. So now I'm just like, man, I don't really want to get involved in this mess. So we're doing a full system scan. Breathalyzer's going to keep beeping because I didn't put an override code in. We're almost done. I don't even know what year this is. Okay. What is this? Okay. Underboost. Starter does not turn. Mechanically blocked or electronic malfunction. So that sounds like the interrupter. Power supply implausible to the transmission. Lost communication with steering. This is exciting. These are all exciting. I'm really sorry for the beeping, guys. But I wanted to come in here. Oh, we got bus codes. Well, this is a lot of codes here for a bus. Like, I guess we'll just run a report. We'll save this because that's all I wanted to come out here and do. Because I'll have to wait till tomorrow to get an override code. So it's 2012, and that is a lot of codes. Airbag, comfort module. Yeah, I think we'll look at this tomorrow. Okay, guys. So I was going over the Audi stuff. I printed out all the codes. See how we got this power supply terminal. Implausible here. Looks like some of these will be like a no-com right here. Steering column control module. I got some information from the lady too on this. We'll talk about right here. 576 terminal 15. Implausible signal. So I'm wondering if that's dropping out. Like we got all these other ones with no-com stuff. And here we got vehicle electronic communication module. We got that code in the steering column module. Looks like no door module with no comm with the climate control. Like we got all this other stuff here. Like there's a boatload of codes in here. Parking brake module has terminal 15. And then I never saw in here when I was going through this, I never found that electronic control module. Or whatever they call it, the vehicle electronic control module. No information on it in here, like no codes. So I'm wondering if it's even communicating. So I got some information from the customer. She said when she was driving down the road, she'd lose power steering. It would say parking brake failure, or parking brake disabled, something like that. I think it says failure, she said, or malfunction. And then she said traction control would come on, and I think she said something else might have came on. I have it all written down inside the shop. So I was going down through here looking at this power supply relay, and then I was highlighting everything that it fed. And now I highlighted the electronic control the ECM right there, and one of these pages I highlighted the what was it? I highlighted the vehicle electronics control module right here. I was going to highlight some of the other ones that we're having issues with too. But I also wanted to come back out here and scan this because I'm not done highlighting. It's taking a while to follow this because they jump from page to page. It's not in a nice order like most diagrams. So what I want to do is I want to scan this again and see if we can communicate with this vehicle control module. Because if we can, then maybe we can get some codes out of that. Because yesterday it wasn't reading. And I also noticed like they jumped into I think the fuse up here is for our mirrors. Let's see, brown carrier, interior mirror, 5 amp circuit that they jumped onto. So I want to also see what that interior mirror circuit looks like on the diagram and see if it's on all the time. We do have these terminal 15s here, 25 and 30, which are black fuse carrier. I don't see anything in the black fuse carrier. There's a red fuse carrier here that has these. Why do we not see the 15? Why do we not see these two? Oh, are they under the cover? And I also noticed that somebody took the plastic cover off because not exactly sure how to take these off. I never had to take one of these off. Let's see this one. Okay, so it looks like you just push in. May have to get a pocket screwdriver to get this off. But if that is actually our pin 15 right there, that might be able to help us. Because then we could test that relay right from here. So I'm going to hook my scan tool up and scan this and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so all the codes look the same as what we scanned before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this report. I'm going to go through, clear the codes, and then we'll go back in and we'll see if we have any codes. Okay guys, so when I scan this, I get this check vehicle system control module right here, and that's not on this list. So we're gonna have to check this thing out. I also want to get a bypass code and start this up. Guys, I think I got that hacked up. I cleared all the codes. I just turned the key on. No breathalyzer. And I also came over here to our fuses. Look at this. There's no power on fuse 25. Either side, okay? No power. We go to 40. Let's see. No power. Look at that. So if we go to one of these other ones, we'll probably have power. Let's check this one. So I think we should have power. Check these over here. There we go. Test lights. So that's our BCM fuses, which is our vehicle communication interface. But look at this. Nothing. Nothing. So what does this prove? Let's see. So 35, 20, and 30 are for our BCM, which is our vehicle communication interface. Let's see. Where's our vehicle communication interface? Let's see if we can knock this out. Knock it out of the park. Let's see. Okay, vehicle communication interface right here. So look at this. Our fuse 6, which is a 35, our 20, and our 30. See that? We get our power on this red wire, which goes to the power relay. So that means our power relay is getting power. But look at this. Look at all these codes that are active right now. Pin 15, implausible. What feeds that? Look, so here's our, it should be our power relay. That is our issue. Let's see, power relay. Let's go back to our power relay diagram. This needs a power relay. I'm sure of it. So right here. So we got this where it says 2 power relay, R. So let's see. Are we missing a diagram here? I think we're missing page 1. Why are we missing page 1? Here we go. So R has power. R comes into our power relay right here. So as we switched on, it's supposed to come down to all these fuses. So let's see, fuse 6 is supposed to have power. Where's this fuse? What fuse block is this? Fuse carrier 1. So we want 5 amp, 5 amp, 5 amp. So this will be all our 5 amps. Let's see, fuse 1, active steering control module. This says dynamic steering. 3 is supposed to be our garage door opener. That doesn't really help us on there. Let's see, 5 is air conditioner, not used. 6, right headlamp. On here it says 6 is right headlamp. Left, or 7 is left headlamp. 7 is left. So this is our black. So our black should have no power right now. No power. No power. Look at this. These are all going to be no power. Because this whole bus right here is down right now. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. We diagnosed this. Like that. This is amazing. And they wanted me to rip this whole breathalyzer out. Now think about this. This has been the Audi dealership. They couldn't fix it, which I don't know why, because it's a common issue. This is a common issue for Audis. And look at all these codes we get. Look at that. Look at all those. So I bet you if we cycled this key a few times, we may be able to get these back. I'm going to try cycling this a few times, see if it actually turns on. Okay guys, so it's not working. So I'm going to go look, see where this relay's at, and then we'll see if we can get another one. But it's actually controlled by our comfort control system, which I think our comfort control system had a code. Let's see. Comfort right here, comfort module. Yeah, it's not complaining about the relay, but it is setting codes for no communication with the garage door circuit and stuff like that, which, if you remember, that was that fuse that ain't on. Crazy. Okay guys, so I found this power supply relay. It says with vehicles with the vehicle electronic system control module, and then it says right here in the back of this page, I printed out a lot of stuff. So right here, number 3, power supply relay. So number 3 is right here. So I need to get that one out from down here. Which one is that? Oh, look at that! It's right here. It's just standard relay. I wonder if it's a standard relay or if it's just one of those. Did it not just pull out? There. Oh, there we go. Oh, that is just a standard 5-pin relay. Huh. Oh yeah, that is just a standard one. I'm gonna go grab one. I don't even think we really have to test this. Just go grab one, try it. That should be it. Okay guys, I just grabbed a generic relay that I have inside. Let's see. Here we go. I got a whole shelf of them because I use them for a lot of things. So I'll put this in here. We'll see if we fix this. We could check our control side in here, but I really don't think we have to. I want to bet you it's just this. Here we go. Oh, I hear the radio. I don't know if the radio... I think the radio turned on earlier. Ignition's on. Let's check our power. Oh, look at that, guys. Oh, look at that. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's do a full system scan. Let's see, health report. Let's see what comes up. I'm going to let this scan here for a little bit and we'll come back to it. We're going to have some codes because I didn't clear any. Actually, I guess we could just leave it on. We'll just sit here for a little bit. The beeping is going to be annoying. If we got a vehicle communication interface, 100% our issue. see. Let's see. I wonder if we should compare these then and see if we got more modules that we're talking to. Let's see. The suspense. The suspense. Let's see. Did we have a... did we have... I don't think we had an information. Yeah, we didn't have any of those other ones down here. We didn't have the... We had the C6 or 6C, but we didn't have the 62, and we didn't have the door electronics. They weren't on here from what I can see. I don't think they were. Oh yeah, they were. Do we still not have the vehicle communication module, or is it labeled something else in here and I'm missing it? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear the codes. Or is it central electronics? Do we have central electronics? This is a little confusing because I don't... So many modules to keep track of. Okay, we had central electronics before. Let's see. I don't know. Let's save this as a report. And then I'm going to clear the codes. And then we'll go back in. But we definitely didn't have power before, and now we have power to everything. So guys, look at this. We have no more codes when I scan this. Let's save this. So we got 23 modules that we're talking to this time. I don't know how many we had before. Let's pull this key out. Let's put the key back in. Oops. There we go. I'm going to run another scan on here real quick, make sure that we don't have any more. And I'm also going to compare our scans that we did and see if we're talking to more modules or not. Look at this, guys, no codes again. I think we're doing pretty good. Actually, let's see, let's do a report. Let's see, 23 modules. I'm going to walk in the shop, print this out, and we'll compare it to our old scan. Okay guys, so I went through all the modules. They're all the same. We were communicating with all of them. Like all the main modules on the car, so there must only be 23. I don't know what that vehicle electronics control module is considered unless it's called central electronics, which it might be. I couldn't find anything in repair information, so that's questionable yet. But actually what I want to do, let's take this key out. What I want to do is I want to put that relay in and see if we still have our same symptom. Let's see. Let's pull this relay out quick. Because if we can confirm that this is still bad, that would be perfect. Because I just want to make sure, just in case. There we go. Let's see. Let's put this in. Let's see. Let's take our test light. I wish I could show this all at one time. I mean, with one hand. Let's see, can we set you guys up and we'll turn the key on. Give you guys a down view. There you go, I'm on the... Oh, now it lit up. So is it intermittent? Because before that wasn't lighting up. Now our fuses are lighting up. Interesting. This is interesting. But us just pushing it in there might have fixed the problem. I will temporarily fixed it. Oh, there. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought it just acted up. I hear it clicking now every time too. There was no click before. Yeah, we don't even have the issue anymore. So I wanted to bet you that that was our problem, because remember I cleared the codes. Let's see. So I'm gonna see if I can get another relay, because I bet you if we cut that apart we'll see an issue, or if we let it sit here hot long enough, get hot, it'll act up. Yeah guys, it's working now. So I do want to show you something. This fuse up here is powered by let's see if we can get a good... So our fuses up here for our breathalyzer are powered by this, because that's what they did. They used these jumpers. So you see that? Oops. Let's see. It's hard to push in on these fuses. I think they're cheap. There we go. So you can see that. Now if I turn the key off, watch this. So we turn the key off. Shut the breathalyzer off so it stops beeping. Now if we come up to here, we will have nothing. Here we go, nothing. So it just 100% confirms that we have a messed up relay. That relay is dying. I bet you once it gets hot, it'll act up again. And then she'll run into the same problem. It has to be that. There really can't be anything else. I was just hoping to get it to act up again so we could show you. But just pushing these in and out, you start pushing on these terminals, and then it can make the relay work, like if it's sticking or if it just has a slight air gap. So I'll get another relay coming in, and then we'll go from there. So guys, I want to let you hear this. You could hear this relay failing. Hopefully it picks it up on the camera. Listen. When I cycle it a couple times, you'll hear it like buzz. Hear that? You can hear the buzz. Now that buzz is from the relay not being able to close the contact. Like it opens and closes real quick. See, if we put this new one in, we won't hear a buzz. Well, not new one, but this one, my test one. So if we put this one in, it won't buzz. Let's see, here we go. And we're going to put that in, and now we'll check it again. Listen, here we go. Hear how nice that one just snaps on and off, and that other one was buzzing? That is 100% a bad relay by the buzzing. Listen to that, just a nice clean click. Crazy, isn't it? Now that could drive, that's probably why the dealerships didn't know how to fix it, and that because they probably couldn't prove it, but you can hear that noise. Bet you if we put a Labscope on there, which I'm not going to take the Labscope out, but if we looked at the current from it, you'd see it like oscillate on and off. We're just going to keep this whole diag basic. Okay guys, I want to show you a failing relay. So I put the old one back in. We're probed right here to the fuse. Oh, it's an empty fuse spot, I think. Or no, I went right next to the fuse. And we got it grounded here to the door. So I'm going to cycle this, and we'll look at it with the Labscope. And we'll show you guys what a failing relay looks like. There it was. Let's go back. Hopefully we still got it on our capture. Right there. You see that? That is our relay failing. 100%. Right there. You see how it turns on? That's that buzzing noise that I was telling you guys about. Let's turn this breathalyzer off so we don't hear it. There we go. Look at that. So I'm going to save this. But that is our relay failing right there. You can see how it turns on and off. Now I'll put the other one in, and I'll show you guys what that one does. And we'll never see that. You can see that. There was like 3 oscillations. Okay guys, so I put the new one in right there. It's probably hard for you to see, but because it's all black, but right there it is next to that 646. So let's record this and we'll check it out. Look at that. Can you guys see that? No more oscillations. See, we'll go back. See, boom, it's on, nothing. So, yeah, I got a new relay coming. But yeah, crazy. But look at that, Labscope proved that the relay was failing even though it started working again. Okay guys, so I got a new relay from Audi, so we'll put the new relay in here. Let's see, which way does this go? This way. And I guess what we can do is we can do our voltage check again, see if we hit the spike, but I can almost guarantee you we're not going to have that spike. Okay guys, I got my probe stuck in the open slot there on the bus bar, whatever you want to call it. We got their scope set up, so I'm going to cycle the key here a couple times really fast, and we'll look to see what we get. There we go. Shut the breathalyzer off. Let's go back through this, and we'll look to see what our spikes look like. We'll zoom out. Here we go. Looks like they might be a little rounded now. Yeah, look at that. Let's move over here. See, it's a little rounded now. Yeah, they're rounded. So they might be doing something to dampen the inrush. That's what it looks like. Or maybe it's because of new contact that our new relay and it ain't broken in yet. Let's check this last one. Yep, they're rounded now. So I'll save this as a new relay. But that was their problem. Has to be. I'm gonna get this all cleaned up. Okay guys, I just had somebody drive the car, and look at this. These are our only codes. Took it for like a 10-minute drive. So we got starter does not turn, which is normal because of the breathalyzer interrupting it. Turbocharger under boost, so that's not good. So the lady has another problem. And fuel level too low, which the fuel level is low, because look. Boom. So we'll have to see if she wants us to fix that under boost issue. But I'm calling that a win, guys. We proved what it was. We fixed it. Hope you guys like it. See you later. Okay guys, I wanted to go over these wiring diagrams with you real quick before I give all these papers to the customer, and then I won't have them anymore. So when we look at our codes that we had, okay, so we had issues with like the comfort control module, the electronic steering column lock module, the steering angle sensor, like all these, fresh air blower. Start going down through all these, like airbag control module, air quality sensor, refrigerant temp sensor, steering column control module, light switch. But I don't know if the light switch was from them disconnecting it like I did, so that could be a variable there. But like we had all these codes here. Fuel unlock, humidity sensor, garage door opener, instrument cluster module, all this stuff. So look at this. Main power relay comes down here. Look at this. Active steering control module, ABS module it feeds. This goes to the ESP button, stability assistance control, electronic dampening, okay. Left headlamp, right headlamp. So I don't know if these get feed backwards, like, because you can have current flow the wrong way through the system too. Like you can have a back feed on some of these cars and it makes stuff really confusing. But look, shift lock solenoid we had a code for. Lanes change, I don't think we had any of them. Vehicle electrical system module, which we did have a code for. So then we come through these. Let's see, there wasn't much on that page. This one. So we had a feed from I on this main page. Let's see right here, I. It fed down. Look what I feeds. I comes down and feeds electronic dampening control, towing recognition, comfort system, central locking control module, electromagnetic parking brake control module, which we had codes for the parking brake. And like this splices over to other stuff on here too. I didn't follow it all. Like this was not used. So I might have missed a few things on here. It wasn't a big deal. So we'll continue. So if you look on here, we got this one right here. This wire comes over, comes up, and it goes to G. Let's see what G feeds. G comes down, feeds into this block, feeds electronic steering control module. Steering column electronics control module, diagnostic connector, data bus, onboard diagnostic interface, high output relay. High heat output relay, low heat auxiliary air. Okay, so we got that. I don't think we really had too many codes with that stuff. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to the next page. Okay, so we got H starter relay. Okay, it feeds, comes up here. Starter relays. So, like, we had codes for them, but it's probably from the breathalyzer. Okay, so we'll move on to the next page. Let's see, L. Where do we get L from? L was on page 2, it looks like. Oh no, D. We want D, sorry. D, right here. 2 ASR ESP button, okay? So we come over to D. Look what D feeds. So D comes down. Garage door opener. ESP button. Seat heating control module. Air quality sensor, which we had a code for. We had the automatic dimming interior rear view mirror. I don't know if we had a code for that. Garage door opener again. Auto hold down. AC pressure temperature sensor. I'm pretty sure we had a code for the pressure temperature. Pressure sensor. Let's go back in here and look. There's the air quality. Look, sensor for refrigerant pressure temperature. Look at that. Okay, so let's go to the next page. Do we have anything on here? I don't think there was any on page 7. So I could have missed a few things, but look at what everything was pointing to. That relay. It all goes to that relay. So I just wanted to add that in there. Hope you guys like it. See you later.